Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to the 15th of January. 15 degrees it was this morning when I got up. That's crazy. It's 11 o'clock, and it's only made it to like 21 out there now. It's a cold one. Seeing that the temperature just suddenly bounced to 37 degrees. I mean, it was literally 29 degrees about 45 minutes ago. And stuff's falling out of the trees like crazy. And look at the patches. I mean, it's melting at a rapid rate now. I thought, while it's still snowy out, I'd take you guys for a fly. Alrighty then. I only have about 60%, 58% battery, so it's going to have to be a quick one. So off we go. Whoa, what was that all about?
Critically low voltage.
Whoa. I got a crazy morning here. Let's get this thing back over land like quick. She wants to land, and now. I've got 51%, but it say I got critically low voltage. Yeah, she's landing where I want her to or not. Look at that. So what's the deal here? Wow, how weird is that? Boot the thing back down. I mean, I'm glad it let me override it and bring it back. These updates sometimes are more of a pain than anything else. I'm gonna stop here for a sec. So I went for another little fly and I zoomed all around at full speed, and I don't know, I just booted everything down and booted it back up. I don't know what that was all about. What kind of craziness are you doing here, old quadcopter, huh? But, yeah, that was kind of weird. I've never had anything weird happen on this thing like that. It's critical low battery when there's no critical low battery. Alright, there's little mama coming. She's gonna burn some trash. You gonna do some burning? Alright. One nice thing about the trees being gone, you get some pretty epic sunsets. So it made it up to 37 degrees today. And the snow lowered quite a bit. You can see the sidewalks have completely thawed out. Still a lot of snow here. Too much for it to melt that quick. Kelly had herself a little fire going out here. She was burning trash. She keeps like paper stuff that she burns. God, it sure smells good. Man, look how beautiful it is out here. Look at the sunset hitting that barn back there. Isn't that beautiful? That barn's going to turn out to be something pretty to look at. And if you look right there, you can see Mount Rainier sitting there right yonder. Pretty cool, huh? Nice clear skies. Beautiful. What sucks is I don't know what the weather's supposed to be, but I'm hearing flood warnings popping up. And flood warnings means rains are coming. Oh, there's another good shot of that barn. When it's quiet out here, you can hear that lens really well. Look at that. Look at the old furred up hee-haws out there. So I'm kind of pretty out here. As you can see, that one day that it thawed out, we didn't grab that, so now it's frozen back to the ground again. Beautiful, peaceful evenings. Sure do get a lot of sky out there now, though. How are you two meatheads doing, huh? I say, alright. Hear one lonely guinea fowl in there chirping. Look at the icicles up there. What you doing, Kylie, huh? How are you doing, old girl? So yesterday I told you guys had some stuff in the Harley sack. And what that was heated grips for the Street Glide. And I was hoping to get a shield, and I was going to also install this chrome windshield molding, but they didn't have a shield. But anyway, I got the grips, and what I didn't know, and after the young gentleman to help me bragged about how many years he's been doing this, he pulled the biggest rookie mistake ever. See on the back of this? It fits 08 and later touring and trike models. And it says 08 through 09 models require a separate purchase of a jumper harness, and gives you part numbers for these things. So I personally seen that on the back. I thought, okay, well, it must come with everything. I see a little harness in there. Well, no, it doesn't. The 2017 has its own separate jumper harness. And what I find interesting is I wasn't even, I mean, that's one of the pet peeves at our store, is to make sure that if there's any required parts, you let the customer know. Well, I didn't get that. I found out the hard way, so I can't install them. These, I don't know if you guys have ever installed these on a Street Glide, Road Glide. Actually, they fit Road Kings and everything else, but it's quite an ordeal. Parts of the fairing have to come off, and I'm looking at it. I'm wondering if the boom audio navigation system doesn't have to come out of it. Possibly. I don't know, because I know where the holes are in the handlebar where the wire routes through, so it could be kind of tricky. So we'll see how that goes. The instructions are horrible on this thing, so I'll definitely do a video on how you do it. But there's not power up front like most things. There's, you know, an adapter that you plug in, and it boots the grips up. Well, you got to run a power strip back to the back and solder the wires in. There's an adapter, a jumper kit that has to be installed for accessories and stuff. It's like $30 for that thing. So $230 set of heated hand grips for my Harley. But these things are super, super nice. You know, the limiteds and whatnot have them. It's just it's a 6-position switch on the back, and the grips pay attention to, or maybe the bike's paying attention, but anyway, they pay attention to ambient temperature, and wherever you have it, based on ambient temperatures, the grips actually change based on ambient temperature. You can read the stuff on it if you go to their website, but anyway, you know, instead of, you know, it gets colder and you're moving the power up and down, they stay consistent based on the power. So you, as the rider, should feel a pretty consistent heated grip. But anyway, I can't do any of that. But anyway, I was hoping to do the project with the grips. I don't know how I'm going to do that video, because I'm pretty sure it's going to take me quite a while. Because you have to, I probably don't have to remove the tank, but I can probably lift it. I don't know. We'll figure all that out. But anyway, it's kind of bummed. And then the one last thing is, there's a present in there I can't show you. But Kelly come walking back to the parts counter, and the guy added it to the pick ticket with this stuff. And then we get up to the cashier, and the cashier scanned the present. So I got charged $51 twice for this present, and only got one. So anyway, I'll get a hold of my buddy down there. I don't think they're open on Monday, so I'll get a hold of him on Tuesday and say, help me out, man. I'm not mad at anybody. The kid at the parts counter, especially when he bragged at how long he's been doing this, that's like a rookie parts person mistake. And, you know, I should know better. I mean, I see that kind of stuff, but if you dig a little deeper on their website, there is a thing that nothing pops out saying that it's required. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find where it does say it's required, that jumper harness. It's not the 30 bucks, it's the fact that I don't have it and I can't do the job. Anyway, such is life. So, you know, we're talking about that very comfortable couch that we got from the break room upstairs at the shop. This is twice now. Kelly's out again. She did it yesterday and she's out cold, but she's so comfortable looking. I don't have the heart to wake her up. The last little trinkles of Kelly's little fire. Look how much fog is set in out across that field since I was here last. Heck, you can't hardly even tell the fog from the snow layer, but isn't that cool looking? It's basically starting right on the other side of that fence. Cool stuff. Look at these skies out here, though. Look at the clouds. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, that is picturesque right there. Beautiful. Well, hello there, YouTube. How are you guys doing today? And by the way, the little whistle thing at the end, it's already in the queue to be slid down into the into the timeline.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I was in such a rush to get that thing up and upload it. I didn't want to do another one of those 5 o'clock. Well, depending on where you're at, it was 5 o'clock. Super late uploads today. I didn't even start building it until well, this morning, because we were talking to you earlier today.
Yeah.
For yesterday's vlog. So yeah. Oh, and by the way,
running into the next day.
welcome my wife to the vlog. You haven't been in anything. I did a little thing out the back window of the bathroom as my starter this morning when it was, I think it jumped up to like 20 degrees or something after it was 15 or whatever it was this morning. It's already 20 now. And then I went out and goofed around with the vlog. You were out. I seen you when you're coming out with your little bags of little paper stuff to burn. Okay.
Yeah.
So technically she was in the vlog, but
Kinda.
at a distance.
But I was there.
Yeah. Her and that couch, boy, that thing is bad news.
I know.
You slept a long time.
I know it, and I'm tired again.
She slept the equivalent of a whole night's sleep for me on that thing.
Yeah.
You must have needed some sleep or something.
Tired.
And you're all rolled up and so comfortable and cozy, and Leo's all wrapped at your feet. Leo's already, you know, using that couch. We just gave up on trying to keep him off of it.
I tried for a while, and that just wasn't
Because we gotta keep him off. Right now, he's in his winter mode, and like no fur comes off of him at all.
Yeah,
you can actually tug on him, and nothing comes off.
But it will come.
Yeah, when spring hits, it's just gonna be a waff.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Cannot comb that sucker enough to keep it off of him.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be fur covered.
So, thanks for all the nice comments on yesterday's vlog. That was a fun vlog. That was a hard one to build, and I waited till this morning to do it. Man, I fought with that thing for the longest time. That's part of the reason I forgot the whistle thing. There was so much. I had so many clips and so much footage to try to get into something where I like it to be.
Yeah.
Time-wise. And
Hubby has his little timeline.
yeah. Man, we got it done. And that crazy thing with my drone, I still don't know. So I let the battery, you know, I formatted the card. I filmed zipping around the house, but it wasn't worth messing with for this. We'll do a proper vlog. Plus, it's just me flying over the house again. I was just trying to catch it with the snow. It pretty much looked like it did last time, just wider. There's more snow, but I'd like to go somewhere and fly. But anyway, I have no idea what that was all about. I mean, I take off, whom, I get across the logging area, and all of a sudden I get this critical battery, and it's, you know, saying it's going to land. And luckily it let me come back. But once, well, you've seen it, once it got to that certain point, I literally had no controls whatsoever. It was just coming down. I think I had it over a safe place.
Yeah.
And it
Lucky.
happened to land in an area where Ryan's been coming and going with his big old truck, so that was already packed, really tightly packed snow anyways. No idea.
Yeah,
No
that's really
earthly
weird.
idea what that was about. And it wouldn't stop. You know, even though the battery, I forget what, 50% or 48%, whatever it was saying at the time, it was ignoring that. It says critical low battery, it wants to land.
Yeah.
No
it's
idea.
Really weird.
I just put that
just
firm...
like freaks out of nowhere.
Yeah, put that firmware update, and, you know, the previous firmware update, I kept getting an engine overheat warning, and it says it's going to decelerate, you know, well, it won't allow it to accelerate as hard, even though it never went any slower, you know. When they go into that, you know, protective, it's like a limp home mode on your car or your motorcycle, and it never, still hauls butt, you know. And it did that again today. Oh, but it did that prior to this firmware update, and this is the first time I've flew it, because one of the things it says it was fix these erroneous overheat warnings that pop up, because it would pop up at the quad. It would say it's in a limp home mode, so to speak, but it never went into it. So that's gone. But I had that crazy battery warning thing.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Kind of nuts. So anyway, I think we'll make this kind of a quick one again tonight, because I don't know how I'm going to work out all that stuff. I did a lot of filming today. I walked around the yard and went out there and talked about a little fiasco I had with not putting my Harley parts on today, and that really has me bummed.
I know it does.
But
Yeah.
that's just a thing. That kind of stuff happens.
Yep. But we better go.
Yep.
So you guys take care. Thank you very, very much for watching. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Give her a thumbs up if you like her. You guys have a wonderful one tomorrow, okay? Hubby, he's trying to goof me up, guys.
I waited until you're almost at the end.
I know it.
So you
done
just
good.
could have slid right through, even if I mangled you up.
I know it. I was watching his little thumb go.
That Leo, I swear he's getting bigger.
I know it. He is huge. He
That
takes
couch.
up the whole couch.
Yeah, you don't realize how big he is till he's laid out on that couch. You're like, damn, he's taking up the whole freaking couch. Four
an
people
eight-
can sit on this
yeah.
thing comfortably.
An 8-foot couch. Little bugger.
Weird. But, you know, like Maddie and like Abby likes to sleep where I go. If I'm sitting in there, she loves to sit there with her nose right by me, you know. And she'll spread out, and she looks like she's about 10 feet long, you know. But anyway, work tomorrow. I'm assuming because it got up to 37 today, it may get warmer tomorrow. I have no idea. But the snow is still mostly out there.
Yeah. It's still frozen.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's still
Yeah,
ice cold and
icicles
frozen.
everywhere. And so I'll be around for a little bit, unless we get a crazy warm up. I keep getting flood warning watches for Vancouver, which means it's going to warm and it's going to rain. Because you get the floods when that snow starts to melt and you get rain on top of it. It's bad news. The rivers will rise.
Yes. We have lots of water now.
Yeah. Some of it's not moving so quick, but when it melts, it'll be moving fast.
Mm-hmm. That'd be good vlogs.
Yeah. Yeah. We've done those before, I think. Rising rivers and stuff. All right. Let me get in the call. Right at the very end. Okay, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
You guys take care.
And have a wonderful day. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.